Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me today as I play Cave Story Plus, which I picked up on Steam. Now, this game is a lot of fun, and it is brutally difficult if you play it on its hardest difficulty. But the first thing that I want to show to y'all today is this awesome music. Check it out. Alright, yeah, it's really good stuff. Yeah, actually, that's still allowed. We're gonna play a new game. We're gonna put it on hard. Now, the thing to know about the hard difficulty on this game, is that very quickly in the game you get to the point where it really won't matter whether enemies are doing, 4 damage or 15 damage to you, because you will only have 3 health. There is 1 heart container in the game. I believe it gives you 5 health, and it is at the very end. Also, some enemies have special attacks, and you don't get the rocket launcher. Now, I've never played this game on anything other than hard, and I've never actually beaten this game. I got to the final boss rush before I had to do clean install of Windows and forgot to back up my save data. So I've never beaten it, and really would hope to someday. I think this is a great addition to our Give It To Us Hard series, and it's a phenomenal game. So I'm going to jump right in to someone's transmission. Connecting to network. It's a little quirky too, and the story doesn't make any kind of sense as you start the game, but all is made clear. The narrative's actually pretty good, or at least as I remember it. Sue? Are you there? It's me. It's Kazuma. All right. I was somehow able to escape, but I got lost. I'm in a shelter without anything inside. If you're reading this, please answer. Please? Alright, now there's our character. The controls are a lot more floaty than I remember them being. That's okay. Let's go ahead and save. And I believe this will, that'll recharge your health. Alright. And we are in the first cave. You do not start with a gun. You pick it up a little later in here, and I'm dead. So, that did not take long. But that's okay. Oh, man. Yeah, the controls are a little hard to get used to. There is a bit of glide to them, or slidiness to them. I think floaty is a good word for it. I think you have to go in here? Yeah, I'm gonna double check and see if there's no, there's nothing. A lot of people have dubbed this game Metrovania, and it's not really Metrovania because it remains pretty linear. Like it looks and kind of plays like a Metroid game or a Castlevania game, but it's the forward path is usually pretty clear. Sleep with what? Your brother is so lonely. Okay. Okay, so B is to shoot, A is to jump. And we are rapidly making progress here. And we can kill stuff now, hopefully before it kills us. So that might not be the case. You can shoot in, all cardinal directions. That's just cool stuff. And I don't know if there's a run button or not. I don't think that there is. So yeah. Go back and save. So one cool thing about this game is how you upgrade your guns. It may not be objectively better than that in other games, but it is different. When you kill enemies, they will drop these little yellow triangles, and those are kind of like XP points for your gun. You pick them up, but okay, so the door was an enemy. But when you pick up enough of them, then it'll upgrade the level of your gun. It'll do more damage or have different stuff, and that's all well and good. But when you take damage, your gun will actually drop these, so it's very easy to degrade the quality of your gun. So yeah, and you'll see what I mean as we play a bit more. Alright, come on, Sue! Type something, will you? Starving over here. I'm so hungry that I even ate a cockroach. Lol, just kidding. This is one weird dude. But just so you know, if I get to the point, I'll do it. So he is committed to staying alive. That's good to know. Okay, so here are the rabbit people. First one we see has a scar on his face, a war-torn veteran, and he's saying, give me the key to something. Are you trying to protect that Sue girl? She's an outsider. Sue is a good person. I won't betray Sue. Toriko, the next time the doctor shows up, someone else will be taken away. If Sue isn't turned in, you could be in danger. But just hand over the key. Alright, and here I come. Question mark, exclamation point. There are times like these, the game doesn't give you much direction, which I actually like. It encourages exploration and the way that Metrovania or Metrovania-esque games do. Again, this game isn't strictly Metrovania, it still stays pretty linear. You mean the girl staying at Arthur's house, right? She lives together with Toriko. That girl's a real cutie. She must be looking for flying dragons. Wonder if there really is such a thing. Dragons that fly in the sky. I think we can go ahead and save in here. Yeah. And move on with the game. And this is the Mimiga village. I believe the Mimiga is the name of these rabbit people. So, and I know that there's nothing for me in here yet. As much as I'd like to show y'all. There's a treasure chest up there. I think that contains a map. Gonna go ahead and try and get that. May not be able to right now. Name's Jack. I'm the number 2 in the village. Beyond here is Mimiga Cemetery. There are here Arthur rests eternally in peace. What am I doing here? Mushrooms have taken over Mimiga Cemetery, so I'm keeping watch to make sure they don't come into the village. Cool stuff. Assembly Hall. Let's see what's this dude about. Cool. What? You're not an enemy? I thought you were one of them. My name is King. I'm the number 1 in this village. Though I say number 1, it doesn't really mean much. There are only 6 of us left in the village, well, really, including Sue at 7, but she's not one of us. She's just an outsider that came into our village. Alright. Go to the reservoir. See if there's anything cool in here for us. Sue? Yeah, Sue, the cute girl that's always hiding inside Arthur's house. She recently came, she fell into the reservoir here. I don't think she's very fond of us. It seems like she hates everyone in the village. But she's a Mimiga, same as the rest of us, so she is either completely different from everything else, or just the same as everyone else. Doesn't matter, we got a silver locket that looks like a fish. I don't remember if you die instantly or start taking damage when you run out of air, but I'm not going to test that right now. You can find out through trial and experience. Hand over that key. What key? No. I think that's Arthur. It's a pretty decent shot. And is this Arthur's house? This is Arthur's house. You can tell by the sign that says Arthur's house on it. Shot in the dark. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go save because I know that a boss fight is coming up soon. So now that this game kind of hits the ground running with its difficulty. At least on hard mode it does. Yes, I would like to save. Okay, not yet. It won't open. Okay, yeah, no, this is the time. You jerk, hey. Whoa, help me, help me. You're not the doctor? Oh, sorry about that. The doctor's such a cruel and evil person. He shows up in the village and kidnaps Mimiga, at times even killing someone. The doctor. He killed my oldest brother. Ah, that pendant! You picked it up for me? Sue gave it to me, but I don't want it anymore. What a dick. King gets bent out of shape when Sue and I get along. Please keep it. And here we go. Oh yeah, it's like the Kool-Aid Man mixed with a suitcase and a toaster. I found you. It's no use hiding from me. I've got the nose of a clever harrier. Indeed. Yes, he has the nose and the brain of a dog. Misery, I found her first. You too. You're with the doctor. You must be Sue. The great doctor has summoned you. Okay, so that's him. Come along with me. Huh? But I'm not Sue. Okay, definitely not Sue. Balrog. The rest is up to you. Personally, I think I like the Lord of the Rings interpretation of the Balrog more, but to each his own, and I guess someone has invested interest with animated or anthropomorphic suitcases. Fuck yeah, I'll take you on, bitch. I'll put you in the fucking ground. I won't fight you. Let's go. Okay, so apparently the hitboxes in this game are a little wonky. That is fine by me. And I'm dead. Alright, you have died. Want to retry? Now, one thing, I don't think that there's cutscene skipping in this game. So we'll do that all one more time. This time I won't read it out loud, so that it's not as repetitive to y'all as it is to me. Doctors, that's really good. You can kill someone. Yeah. I've never been a bitch in my life. Not about to start now. Let's go. You know, to me, a lot of NES games live or die by their soundtrack. Oh my god. And especially like the boss theme. And I quite like the one in this game. And part of the reason is because or NES style games, kind of pixelated games, they play the same tunes over and over and over again, and there's nothing wrong with that if the soundtracks have been designed in such a way that they don't get terribly repetitive after, 10 hours of gameplay, or 20 hours of gameplay, or 30 hours of gameplay. But if a game does have bad music, and, even, like, I don't know if you've noticed, but the music is repetitive. It is designed in this way to kind of like tune out, you're not paying too much attention to it. If it had full orchestral tracks, it might be really good for, the first hour or so, and then it just starts getting old because the intricacy of the music demands that you pay attention to it. So it's nice when you see games like this, or say like Mega Man, which have these simplistic soundtracks that you hear a lot, not because the game's long, but because the game's hard, that both are upbeat and kind of keep you motivated to keep killing stuff and playing the game, but also don't get terribly repetitive, so it's fun stuff. Can I get him? Yeah! Alright! Rapidly making progress. Oh, remember this. That is, you fight him like 2 or 3 more times. There we go. And I got an achievement. Want to fight? Let's see. I'm going to save and then wrap this episode up. Oop. Go ahead and heal. Honestly, it doesn't matter how much health you have right now. Those things are going to kill you in one hit, like I said earlier. I would like to say thank you for joining me this time. Hope you do next time. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more.